Hi there, I'm Mike. Whatever for you today is a very special unboxing. This is Culturefly's The Office box. You might remember on my last Culturefly unboxing, I casually mentioned that Culturefly did an Office box and I wouldn't mind unboxing one of those. Just saying it very casually, not expecting anything. Anyways, they sent me this The Office box. From my understanding, this Office box is sold out or not available anymore. But if you like this, and I'm saying that beforehand because obviously I'm opening it right now, I have not seen if this is good or not. Typically, I do like Culturefly boxes, although the last two I opened, I felt were lackluster. Now, I will say, before I even get into this, I love The Office. I have watched The Office completely, start to finish, more times than I've seen any other TV show in my entire life. When I'm sick and I just want to lie in bed and have something playing, The Office is on. If my wife is out of town like she is now and I'm having trouble falling asleep at night because it's lonely in the dark by yourself, I turn on Netflix and I watch The Office. I love The Office. It's like my comfort food of TV shows. We all have them. So I'm just gonna open this up. I literally have no idea what's in this. So good stuff so far. Okay, well let's start off with the shirt. Now this is actually, much to my pain to say this, this is a 3X shirt. This is a 2X shirt from Loot Crate, fits fine. But the 2X shirts from Culturefly are like a size too small. This is the first 3X shirt I've ever worn. It hurts. It hurts my soul to know that I'm wearing a 3X shirt. That being said, let's put it on. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, okay. I mean, it fits. Hooray! Anyway, so it says greetings from Scranton, PA. If you're not familiar with The Office, that's where it takes place. The city of Scranton. This is a fine shirt. It's definitely something I'll wear. It's not going to be my favorite shirt in my collection, but it's also literally the only Office t-shirt I have in my collection. It's nice to have an Office t-shirt to represent my love for The Office. Next, we have a Bobblehead. Just so you're aware, if you're not a big fan of The Office, Bobbleheads are a big thing in The Office. Dwight Schrute is a big Bobblehead collector. Like, if the first bobble thing they had in there wasn't a Dwight Schrute Bobblehead, I feel like they're doing it wrong. But this is a good second place because Kevin is one of my favorite characters from The Office. This is Kevin Bobblehead with chili because one of my favorite cold openings on The Office was Kevin's chili. It's one of the best bits. There's a voiceover talking about how proud he is of his chili. What you're watching though is him bringing chili into the office and spilling it everywhere, and then using like a clipboard to try to scoop it back in. It was great. It's classic Office humor. I love this. This is nice. There's a lot of weight to it. It's a good Bobblehead. This is not cheap plastic. This feels like stonish or something, or like plaster. And this feels like wood. This doesn't feel like a cheap pop vinyl bobblehead figure. This actually feels like an actual bobblehead. I like this. This is good. This is probably gonna sit somewhere in my room. Next we have, it's a sumo scene from the beach, which is a classic, one of the better episodes of The Office. I think a lot of people would agree. They're competing for who will take Michael's job because Michael's going to interview for a corporate position. Spoiler alert, he doesn't get it. But they're at the beach, they have these games going on, and Michael's doing this sumo thing. This is a quote from that scene where Jim's saying, "I've never seen that look in a man's eyes. Ever. I thought that I might die on beach day." That's fine, that's great, but what this really comes down to is I have another pint glass. And as someone who likes to consume beverages from pint glasses, I can always use one of those. I've got a nice little collection over the years. It's gonna be nice to have an Office themed one now. I've got styrofoam now, all over the place. All right, next we have this little box here. This is Dunder Mifflin paper. It's like a paper box. I used to work for Staples back in the day, and Fry's Electronics. So I've handled my fair share of paper boxes. Inside, oh, fun. It's just a little Michael Scott. I guess the way this works is you close it and then you put him on the top here. That is Michael Scott from Beach Day. That's what he was wearing on Beach Day. The downside to this is that this is, for what it is, it's too big. If it were just this, in fact, I could still just store this, but it's made to be put onto here. This is too big for my collection. It takes up too much space for being what it is, I guess. But it's fine. It's fine. Next we have a woof.com bumper sticker. Woof.com is a service, I suppose, that one of the characters created where if you woof someone, it sends them a phone call, a text message, an email, an IM, like basically all at once. It was a good couple episodes kind of centered around woof.com. I don't really have anything to say about it. It's a bumper sticker. I'm not gonna put this on my car. I'm not really a bumper sticker kind of guy, but it's neat, I guess. It's a sticker when it comes down to it. Next we have a little pin. It's literally just a fax machine. There's nothing special or specifically office related about it, except for the memo on here, but I guess he did fax it in one of the episodes. I believe it was season 3. So it says, Dwight, at 8 a.m. today, someone poisons the coffee. Do not drink the coffee. More instructions will follow. Cordially, future Dwight. Basically trying to trick Dwight into thinking he was saving him from the future. It's funny. It's good. It's a classic Jim prank. Next. All right. Well, another addition to my growing apron collection. Weirdly, one of those things that you get more often than you think you would in these crates is aprons. This is an office apron. It is Kevin's chili again. At least once a year I like to bring in some of my Kevin's famous chili. The trick is to undercook the onions. Everyone's going to get to know each other in the pot. I'm serious about this stuff. I'm up the night before pressing garlic and dicing whole tomatoes. I toast my own ancho chilies. It's a recipe passed down from Malone's for generations. It's probably the thing I do best. And again, while he's saying that, he is also spilling it all over the floor. It's a classic scene. I guess I'm just gonna wear this now. And then lastly, AC just kicked on again. It was starting to get a little hot. I'm glad that it's back on. Lastly, we have another staple episode from season 3. It's the prison mic do-rag. It's made out of a kind of a weird material. I'm not a huge fan of this because while it's definitely geared to being a prison mic do-rag, it's also weirdly like office themed. So it says The Office on it. A prison mic. Actually, I'm just regular mic. The prison mic episode is another classic. Not my favorite episode of The Office, but a classic episode. So that's it. That's the box. I have to say, this is a better box than the last 2 boxes I've gotten. This is more like what I expect from Culture Fly. I'm going to kind of get my thoughts together and get back to you on that. Alright, so here's my breakdown of this box. It's a good box. I like it. Starting off with the shirt, I like the shirt. It's a good color. It's definitely going to enter into my rotation. I don't love it. It's nice that it fits. It also makes me feel bad that it's a 3XL. I'm going to give it a 0.75. The apron, I kind of like it. Of all the aprons I've got, this is probably the best material I've got. It's very heavy. It actually feels like it protects. Some of the ones that I've gotten in the past have just been very kind of flimsy. So I like this, and I like the scene from The Office. So I'm gonna give it a 0.75 as well. The do-rag thing, the bandana is what it is. The weird thing here is the bandana that they have on here is different from the bandana on here. This has like mugs and stuff, whereas this one has prison mic faces while he's wearing the bandana. I think I would have liked that better because it's sort of self-referential versus just a generic The Office kind of bandana. I don't know what the change is there. It's kind of weird, but I'm gonna give the bandana a half point. The pint glass, that's an easy point. I love pint glasses. I collect pint glasses. There's no question that this gets the full point. This little figure thing here, I'm not a huge fan of these little guys. I'm not gonna put the whole thing anywhere on my collection because it takes up too much space. I might have this guy kind of floating around. He does have a little head articulation there, but that's meaningless. I'm gonna give it a half point. The Kevin Bobblehead, probably my favorite thing in the entire box. That one gets the full point as well. Moving down, we have this bumper sticker. This is the kind of thing I give pity points to. This is a 0.25. It's nice getting. I like the reference, but at the end of the day, it's just a sticker. I'm not even gonna put this on my car. So. And then lastly, we have the pin. Now the pin here does have the letter on it as well, so you do know that it's from The Office. But at the end of the day, it's just a fax pin. I like the whole presentation, but you know, if I ever put pins on things, this is kind of boring looking. So I'm gonna give that a half point as well. So if you add all that up, out of 8, this is gonna be a 5.25 out of 8. But I wanna preface that by saying that on here, this is a little cheat sheet of things that are in the box, a nice little kind of postcard. This actually isn't on here. I don't know if everyone got one of these, or if I'm the only one and they're like, well, we want to give that mic guy an extra pint glass. Either way, I'm thankful for it, but it's not on here at all. If this is like a bonus item, this would make it out 5.25 out of 7, which is a fantastic box. Although without this, it would only be a 4.25 out of 7, which is still a decent box. but a 5.25 out of 8 isn't bad. It's about a 66%, which is, I mean, I guess if it were a grade, it would be a D, but I want to bump this up to like a C. I really do like this. I might have been a little harsh by being sad about the shirt size, and you know, I don't know, the apron's just an apron, but there are definitely things in here I like a lot. So I definitely think that I got my money's worth out of it. Firstly, because they sent this to me for free, but even if I had paid for it, I'm pretty sure these go for about 50 bucks. I definitely feel like you got 50 bucks worth of stuff out of here, especially if you're an Office fan like me, which I am. I'm a huge Office fan. I don't know if I've said that. I even skipped Scott's Tots. So that's it for the Office unboxing. Let me know what you thought of it down in the downstairs below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? I like to read and respond to all those. If this is something that you want, like I said before, I don't know if you can buy this box, but you can buy their next box. And if you want to use my link down below, I believe that helps you out. It also does help me out. Either way, you do what you want. I'm not your dad. I'd like to take a moment here to thank these people on Patreon for supporting me on an unboxing level or higher. It means a lot to me that you guys do that. I also do have a YouTube membership if you want to do that instead. If none of those are your thing, down in the downstairs area are a couple different ways you can help out the channel that are free, up to and including liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell for more notifications. And with that, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.